Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the presentation of River Cruise Melaka for HTT 680 Sustainable Tourism Management. Okay, on this slide show our group. The first one is Ahmad Ikram Shakir, the second one is Aika Vidya, the third one is Nur Atira, and the fourth one is Nur Ashikin, and the last one is Nur Yasmin Akila. Hi, my name is Nur Atila binti Aziz. So today I will present about introduction of River Cruise. The reason why river cruise is famous in Melaka is because the transportation network is one of the important thing that tourists hunt to that country, which is Melaka River Cruise. The Melaka River Cruise service was enforced on 11 November 2005 by the Melaka River and Coast Development Corporation (PPSPM). At the beginning of the opening the Melaka River Cruise, only two boats were operating, namely Tun Teja, which could accommodation to 20 passengers, and the Tun Fatima, which could only accommodate 40 passengers at the same time. Okay, and this slide show the reason of selecting area and why we choose a river cruise as our group project. The first one is surrounded by interesting place. The river cruise itself is located in a strategic area in the center of Melaka. The second one is lot of operable hotel option. Melaka has many hotel or lodge that are worth staying, such as Hilton Hotel, Heritage Hotel, and apartment, budget hotel that price are so affordable. The third one is lot of food store. Melaka is like other state that have a variety menu such as asam pedas Melaka, coconut shake, and ikan bakar. So, and the last one is many facilities in the river cruise area. It has facilities provided by the Melaka state government for the convenience of visitors and people that come to the Melaka river cruise.
Hello, I'm Yasmin. So I will continue to present about the main issues. So the first one is water pollution. The water in the Melaka River has acquired to a murky black hue to smell dreadful. Likewise, there are many dead fish there. So that sewage is regarded as one of the most important causes to the degree of pollution detected in the Melaka River. So the waste has been one of the variables that help to choosing the water quality in the river. There are a number of restaurants in the vicinity, all of which add to the build-up of waste, fat, oil, and grease. It is probable that wastewater from dining places such as restaurant and food stall is one of the leading causes to the river pollution. It is conceivable that the operation of cruises will not be able to take place if these issues is not brought under control, as water contamination can make it difficult for tourists to enjoy their stay on the cruises. It is claimed thus because there are numerous reports from tourists and people who have been on cruises mentioning or reviewing that the water that is so unclean and black that is cheaper to ship. This occurrence led guests to be unhappy with the service offered by River Cruise as soon as they submitted a poor review. And issues is about low system ticketing due to the very long queues. The booking system for this River Cruise needs a lot of improvement. Since visitors are required to deal with two different types of tickets, one for non-stop round trip and another for all day. So we just suggest why not just provide a preloaded access card like Touch and Go and eliminate the need to have two different types of ticket. So this is the reason why this matter was raised, because many visitors waste their precious time so just to waiting in line. No exception for children who are sighted to enjoy the cruises. Cruises also have to wait a long time. So the current method of buying ticket needs to be retried. As a result of this the right kind of expert are needed to design an easiest to use system for guests boarding a cruise. The next issue is about the cruises. As we know, the River Cruise Melaka is one of the famous popular tourist attraction in the city. So the problem is about the few cruises are in low quality, which is many comment take the issue seriously and indicates that tourists feel uncomfortable due to the cruise age. So one of traveler complained that the chairs don't allow passengers to see the surroundings while traveling. When aboard in a cruise, tourists must face one another and not the outside world, which means the tourists not can see the surrounding scenery. So a cruise may be entertaining if participants or tourists or the guests can relax, unwind and enjoy the surrounding. It must be upgraded so the tourists can feel the comfort. So to improve the cruise, existing technologies in one way. River cruise may include LED lighting, stained window, high efficiency gear, and comfortable seat. This method might develop the cruises system. Also, the transportation system, which is responsible for tourist transit. So the last issues that we found in Melaka River Cruise, so we come to the conclusion that there were not enough facilities, including bench and shaded area near to the cruise place. There are also chairs that have been neglected to the point that they are rusting. For the convenience of visitor or tourists as well as for the safety, it should be rectified or replaced with a new one to prevent the desired consequence from happening. So in addition, improvement have to be made so that there are more cover spots for tourists to use as refuge from the sun-scorching rays or from the rain while they are strolled along the banks of the Melaka River Cruise, so that to guarantee the comfort of tourists that to go to Melaka River Cruise, this is really required. So the vacation location are influenced by transportation since it is necessary for the tourist industry. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ikram Shakir. So this is my part about new model of sustainable development. So the first model is the commercial value. So commercial value means the fair market value that a good or service would have if it offered for sale. For example, the commercial value of the travel via historical place like Melaka River Cruise is the fair market value that travel would have a perceived from commercial governments. So Melaka River Cruise has a high commercial value as they have a strong tourist attractions that provide many facilities like transport and food place, souvenir and others. So the second model is the novelty. So Sungai Melaka used to be a main transportation route from connecting rural and urban area. So in another words, the population would settlement close to the banks of the Melaka River and highly dependent on the river for drinking water supply. So the Melaka River cruise is also important as a Melaka supplier water agriculture and livestock activity in rural area. So the last one is for the cost. So Melaka River Cruise is the one of the main tourist attraction in Melaka and the only river journey in Southeast Asia. So attraction that is used to attract Melaka is make Melaka all the develops cities up these times. For example, Melaka River Cruise has 14 boats with different passenger capacities. There have 6 boats with the capacity of 20 passenger. So that's all for me. Thank you.
The implication of the new innovation towards environment, social, and economy. The first one is environmental. The appropriate party has built barriers along the Melaka River in the Melaka River Cruise region on both sides of the river. So, one of the best development was the creation of the Melaka River Cruise website, so which made it simpler for traveller to learn about the purchase ticket for the cruise online. So purchasing ticket online will hasten the produce because it provide guidelines for traveller before they buy the ticket. This demonstrates how the Melaka River Cruise website is a breakthrough that make it simpler for visitor to buy ticket and eliminate the needs for lengthy line. The next one is a social. Online customer service available to make it simpler for visitors to ask any concern about the location. So, social tourism is type of tourism that involves bringing tourists into local community with the intention of both enjoying the experience and giving back to the location they are visiting. In this social park, two-way communication is the key for tourists to gain information about the place they are visiting. An organization called the Historic Melaka City Council due to the COVID-19 epidemic that our nation is currently experiencing. There is little public discourse. However, this is online customer service available to make it simpler to visitor to ask any concern about the location. The last one is the economy. Melaka River Cruise has offered a package called Cruise and Eat Durian, Eat to Satisfaction. So, the Melaka River Cruise has offered a package that called Cruise and Eat Durian in effort to boost the tourism industry once more. This package make available to public 5 different variety of durian, including the Musang King, Blackthorn, Kuching, Tidor, and Durian Kampung. So, public access to the package is available from June 1, 2022 until the following month. So adult visitor only need pay Rm50, while kids only needs to pay Rm30. And the foreigner visitor and those without an identity card will be accessed to free Rm55 for adult and 40 to minors. It is evident that package like this can draw in a lot of tourists and revive the economy.
In conclusion, this essay outlined the experience of River Cruise Melaka, including pollution and its reliance on tourism for economic growth, understanding Melaka culture better, improving the standard of living, and increasing employment are the advantages mentioned. In addition, Melaka GCAP, which placed a strong emphasis on reducing GHG emissions, was introduced in the study, implementing a filtration system, adding more wastewater treatment facility, expanding plantation and developing agro-tourism are the proposals that address revenue expenditure paid in order to mitigate the effect on the environment. Last but not least, it is suggested that financial help be given to local enterprise and improve educational and training institutions so that residents may profit from industry connected to the tourism and lessen Melaka economic dependence.